There comes a point in life when the noise fades, dreams feel distant, and your own reflection asks, was it all for nothing? But listen carefully. Failure isn't the end. It's only unfinished success because even when you think it's over, you are not done. Welcoming you to Echoing Tales. This is the story of a man who lost everything, only to find himself again in the ashes. Michael was once a rising entrepreneur, bold, brilliant, and hungry for success. He built a small tech company from his garage, poured every ounce of his soul into it. But when the economy crashed, his investors pulled out. His business, his dream, collapsed overnight. Friends disappeared. Confidence shattered. He couldn't pay rent, couldn't sleep, couldn't smile. He'd stare at his old awards and whisper, "How did I go from somebody to nobody?" For months, he avoided people. He stopped answering calls. Failure had wrapped itself around him like fog, thick and cold. One night, he found himself at a bridge, watching the water move slowly beneath. He whispered, "Maybe this is it. Maybe my story ends here." Then, a stranger passing by stopped and said gently, "Hey, whatever you're fighting, you're not done yet." Michael turned. The man smiled and said, "You're still breathing. That means your story isn't over." That one sentence cut through the fog. He went home that night, not with hope yet, but with a spark. And sometimes a spark is all you need to reignite a fire. The next morning, he decided to do something small. Clean his room, shave, go for a walk. That day turned into a week of rebuilding routines, and that week turned into a month of small wins. He began learning new skills, volunteering at local workshops, and mentoring young dreamers, teaching them from his failures. He realized something powerful. Failure didn't destroy me. It refined me. One evening, a young man from his mentorship program said, "Sir, because of you, I didn't give up." Michael froze. The words hit him like light breaking through darkness. That night, he wrote in his journal, "Maybe my purpose wasn't to be known, but to help others rise." He started a foundation called Not Done Yet, helping people who lost businesses, jobs, or direction, just like he once did. Soon his story spread online. People from around the world sent messages saying, "Your story saved mine." And Michael finally realized his greatest success came after his biggest failure. Years later, Michael stood on a stage, telling his story not as a victim, but as proof that broken does not mean finished. He said, "Failure was my teacher, not my tombstone. I thought I lost everything, but I gained wisdom, empathy, and purpose. If you're breathing, you're still building." "You're not done." Tears filled the crowd. And in that moment, every scar became a testimony. So when life knocks you down, don't write your final chapter yet. You are still under construction. You are still becoming. Failure is not your ending. It's the unfinished version of your victory. There is more ahead than behind. You are not done.